Cool.
Tough win tonight, Coach. Talk about the game.
What was the question?
Tough win tonight.
Tough win. Yeah, it was a good win. Much needed win. I thought everyone participated. I thought the energy was good. But I thought the second half was just, very similar to what it was in Atlanta. Our defense was at a high, and then offensively through LD and Kai, they created a lot of opportunities for us.
How impressive was Kyrie's shot making?
It's just normal. That's what he does. Here of late, he's, Miami, Atlanta, he's come out of the gates. He hasn't waited. And tonight, he didn't get off to a great start, but just knowing Kai, he's going to compete. And I thought in the second half, he controlled the game.
What did you think about that corner three-pointer you had there with about 3 minutes left?
Yeah, he made it rain. Uncle Drew, the difficulty of shots he makes look easy, but that was a big three.
What did you say to the team at halftime? Because historically, the third quarter hasn't been Mavs' best quarter, and y'all came out quite strong in that third quarter, got off to a nice start. So was there any extra motivation set in the locker room? What was kind of the tone coming out at halftime?
You got to ask them what was said. I think it was just more or less being able to, be connected. I thought defensively we weren't connected there. We just watched the ball go down into the paint, and so we talked about it at halftime. And I thought they responded in a positive way. I thought, being able to win that third quarter, but I thought it started on the defensive end. That group got us off to a good start, and then being able to bring in the subs, those guys continued to push defensively, and then offensively being able to share the ball. But the talk at halftime is, being connected, and some of us weren't connected, so we got connected there at halftime.
Statistically, your odds are a hell of a lot better now than they were 24 hours ago of getting in the play-in. Where do you sense the confidence or the belief in the team is, where's that now?
Yeah, I think it's no different than before tonight's game. I thought, we have, for the last 2 weeks, we've been in this situation, and so the ball just hasn't bounced our way. We've haven't been able to make the little plays. And so I think that the team has been, no matter what's been said outside of that locker room, that group in there has been connected and trying to do everything to win a game. It's just sometimes, or some, seasons the ball bounces the other way. But they've been together. They still believe that they can get in. We all understand what the situation is. We need a little help. But we have to take care of our business, and this was part of that process. That we needed to win this game. There was no, room for error. We couldn't lose this, and hope that Oklahoma City loses 2 games. So now we just wait and watch, but we still have to take care of business on Friday.
You got plans already to watch the Thunder game tomorrow?
No, I'm not gonna watch the Thunder game tomorrow. I got to prep for Chicago. There's nothing that I can do with Utah and Oklahoma City. So we'll see what the score is, and then we'll get ready to play Chicago, who's also playing for something. So this is a big game for both teams.
How impressive was the play of Josh Green, but specifically the play where he finds Seawood there for the dagger?
Yeah, I thought Josh gave us energy there on both offense and defense. I thought the rebounding for him, I think, to have 6 or 7, rebounds to help us where it wasn't going to be 30 offensive rebounds for Sacramento tonight. But I thought his energy and his aggressiveness on the offensive end to get to the paint, get to the basket, and then being able to play make. And as you brought up, he found Seawood, which was a big play for us.
Yeah, feeding off of his question a little bit, what did you think of Seawood's fourth quarter? Because he didn't have the best 3 quarters, and then he came in and he hit that big 3 and had the emphatic dunk.
Yeah, I thought Seawood, again, didn't get off to a great offensive start for us, but I thought defensively he was good for us and being able to rebound and change shots. So to be able to stay with it, he felt that his offense was going to come, and it did. He made a big 3. But I thought defensively he was really good. Unfortunately, he missed some shots that he normally makes there early, but I thought to show confidence, to leave him in the game, and then also his teammates, were supportive, helped him get over the hump.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach, did you see Tim Hardaway Jr.'s comments? He came out against his dad, who said that Luka and Kyrie weren't leaders. Then Tim Hardaway endorsed Luka and Kyrie as leaders. What does it mean for a player on the team to endorse the two stars and the players as leaders like that?
Yeah, I haven't seen the comments, so by you telling me what the comments are, I think that's just, it shows maturity on Timmy's part. Never easy to disagree with your father, and so for him to stand up and do that just shows leadership and maturity. The comments were made. Everybody has a right to their opinion, right or wrong. But I thought Timmy has handled it with class, and so that just shows his character and who he is.
What have you thought of Kyrie's ability to lead in just such a short amount of time here?
I think Kai's done a great job. He's a great supporting cast member. He's, when he's played with the best players in the world, for a while now, so he understands how to do that. And he's playing with one of the best in the world now with Luka. And, he's just feeling his way. He leads differently than Luka. But I think when, you look at what Luka did tonight as a leader, that started the process of him, some people are saying he wasn't playing, but he came out yesterday and said he was playing. It just shows, these two are meant to be together. It just takes time. As much as you guys want to rush the process, and it just takes time. That's just the nature. These are not robots or AI. These are human beings, and unfortunately, we all would like to be undefeated or have a better record. But sometimes good things you just have to be patient with. Thanks.
Defensively, effort-wise, is this kind of what Jason Kidd has been telling us that he's looking at?
Yeah.
Get out of you guys?
Yeah, I believe so. We got to do better. There's always that one quarter that, tends to, fall off. We yet to, have a full 48, but, we'll take it. I think we did what we could do best down the stretch and start that second half. It's a great offensive team, so we just try to do a great job of compacting the gaps and making sure that we're shrinking the floor and just closing out the shooters and just basically out there communicating and giving our effort out there on the defense side.
Speaking of that second half, I asked Jason what was kind of the halftime talk because y'all came out in that third quarter fired up. He said to ask you guys, so was there anything said, different motivation? Y'all kind of came out in the third quarter and played a lot better than you have in the third.
I think it was just looking ourselves in the mirror. Asking ourselves, the ball's in your court. What do you guys want to do? We could sit here and watch film at halftime about how they're scoring, what we need to do to stop them. I mean, man, this is what's game 78, 79, man. Like, we've been doing this for the whole season. It's up to us now. We put the work in. We know what we have to do, so go out there and do it. Same thing every day. So, just happy the guys. We all took the message and it came out with a victory.
Tim, what do you think of Kyrie's fourth quarter, getting to be next to him and watch him and kind of take over like that?
I've said it. I've said it before. You got two best guys, some of the two best players in the world on the same team. You have to utilize them. Down the stretch, they're going to put you in a great position. And to win the ball games. It just takes us three other guys to be ready to score, do our part, and on the defensive end, to cover them, because we know that they're going to do a fair amount of that work on the offensive end to make sure that we get through. So it was an all-out team effort. They played a heck of a game. Kyrie, doing what Kyrie does in the fourth. So just, like I said, happy that we all came together and got the win.
This level of confidence or optimism in the locker room now that you guys obviously didn't expect to be in this position, but that you can go from here toward getting the play-in?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we are still disappointed in. There's offensive rebounding that we need to get better at. for the most part, just getting back on defense, limiting transition buckets, and just making sure that we stay locked in, and everybody on that defensive end staying on the string and communicating like we did today in that second half and in that first quarter. If we do that, we give ourselves a great chance of winning ball games.
Kind of going off that, who is one of the voices in the locker room that kind of keeps everybody motivated, not listening to the outside noise, or possibly multiple voices that keep everyone motivated?
I think it's a fair amount of guys. You know, Theo Pinson, you know, Markieff Morris, Justin Holiday, you know, Davis, Kai, Luka. I mean, I go down the line. It's kind of everybody, you know. We're trying to just block out everything at this point, you know. Just trying to limit as much distractions as possible and trying to stay locked in and motivated, you know, to do our best to get into the play-in.
Tim, was there a different feel about this game as y'all are needing to win pretty much to stay with an opportunity to make the play-in?
I mean, we've been feeling the sense of desperation, you know, for the last couple of games now. I'm just happy that we were able to, you know, to come out on top for one of them, at least. Now it's picking up where we left off. We've got a desperate team in Chicago as well coming in on Friday. They're going to play their hearts out just like we try to do today, and we'll see what happens.